Hello, ladies. It's Anita here from Sequins and Sand. It's founder and owner. I'm so glad you're here. Got one of my favorite swimsuit styles to share with you today. Let's review this stunning, look at this print, girls. Wait till I show you that up close. This is the Shirred one piece in the new Tuscany print by Capriosca Swimwear. Comes in sizes 10 to 22 and is perfect for a triangle shape. Other shapes as well, but I particularly love it for a triangle, and I'll explain why shortly. But first, let's have a look at that print. Beautiful. It's like a watercolor, isn't it? Gorgeous warm tones of antique gold, almost a clay with some khaki tones, green tones in there as well on a white background, which makes this quite a light, warm color palette on this one. The white does give it a little bit more contrast, but it is quite a gentle color scheme, really. And if you're a warm color tone girl, then this is a great one for you. See this? This is why it's called the Shirred one piece. This is shirring. Remember this back in the day, girls? You probably had a smocked dress that had this detail on it when you were younger, or your kids might have. But it's great because look what it does. Gives us the extra stretch where we need to. And if we don't have as much around the bust area, like many triangles do, then that will give you a little bit of visual oomph. So will this cute little frill as well. So we like to keep the attention up with a little bit of visual oomph. So that's what the shirring does. But if you are a little bit bigger busted, it will expand for you nicely as well. So this will fit from a B cup up to an E, though I do think an E is probably, really pushing its limits, but great for Bs to double Ds easily, no problem. The frill is cute, and then we've got no ruching on the torso. So this is a nice straight through style around the torso area, and a regular bottom. You're going to get good bottom coverage with this one, girls. It's not skimp. It doesn't come right up so like so many styles do, but we don't go there, girls, because I don't know, that's just our vibe. We know you like a bit more coverage, and that's what we do. Now this is called it's a bandeau style as well, even though it's shirred, because the straps, which are lovely and wide and fully adjustable, also unhook. There is a hook there, just like that, comes out, and there's a little fold of fabric, a little loop of fabric there, not a fold, Anita, it's a loop that you put it into, right? So easy to do. And that means you can take the straps off and wear this cossie 3 different ways. You can wear it completely strapless. You can wear it with the straps over your shoulders, like this is set up for now. Actually 4 ways. You can wear it as a crossover, you're at the back as well. So if you are diving in the water and you want to make sure that things stay on a little bit more, that's a great little tip, is to do a crossover back. So just unhook it at the back, cross it over and rehook it. Then what you could also do is wear it like a halter style, where if you unhook it at the back, at the bottom there, and then tie the straps around your neck, then that would also create a different line again across the neckline. Now, sometimes I've found that for me, I can even just use one strap and hook that back around the front 2 hooks, right? But you do need to make sure that it's not going to work for everybody. And if that's the case, you use both straps and tie them off. So 4 ways to wear this fantastic one piece. Now, when you do wear it strapless, what I do love about it, or even if you don't, is that it's got a high back. And that means it's going to come up underneath your arms a lot higher. And that will help to just give you a little bit more side bust support as well. It's a really good idea to look for that if you're after more bust support from your cossies, is a high back's going to give you that. So let's have a look on the inside, because I know, well, you should know by now if you've been with me for a while, that that's a really important thing to do. So if you do find this in a mall store, do take it off the hanger and turn it inside out, like I'm doing now for you. You can see that it's fully lined front and back with white swimsuit fabric, but at the front we've got this stuff called power mesh, And that just helps to bring it in another half a size support, not a lot. I'm just going to angle this down because I'm finding, yeah, there we go. Oh, maybe a bit up. Okay. I thought I had it right, but I didn't. So there we go. It will give you a little bit, I call it half a size, extra support around the tummy area, and the back is just regular swimsuit fabric. Now, that's important when you've got a white print to make sure things are lined so it's not see-through, right? Because white can be like that, but when it's fully lined like this, it's not a problem. Then in the bust area, Capriosca have made some openings there in the bust. And let me just see if these pads come out. Usually that's why. Yeah, there's just some really fine bust pads that you can take out. So even if you've had a mastectomy, you'll be able to put your prosthesis in there. But I must say, it's not a really wide opening. So, you know, if you are maybe an E cup, it's going to be really hard to get that in there. But nonetheless, if you love the style and want to give it a go and you do wear prosthesis, then you know there's some pockets there for you, which is really good. It's also with the bust, from a bust support point of view, before I move on, see there is a fine elastic under bust there. So that's what I mean about E-cups, you know, maxing out a bit, because if you are after something that's quite supportive, I wouldn't put this in the super supportive category. I'd call it a medium. And when you go into the catalogue now for Sequins and Sand, we've graded every swimsuit according to its support, the level of bust support that it gives you. So I would call this one a medium. So that's it. I find that this is great. Again, I love it for a triangle because it's got that horizontal line, which visually widens the shoulder area. And with the shirring, it's going to add that visual oomph as well, a bit of visual volume for you. And it's a good cut around the bottom, you know, it doesn't sit too low. So tick, 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 tick. If you are longer torsoed with your triangle, as a lot of triangles are, then having the adjustable straps may help to lengthen it enough for you. But just be aware that because there is no ruching in the side seams, you're not going to get that extra length. So you may need to go up a size, maybe, if you love it. So there it is, the Shirred one piece, which can be a bandeau, strapless style in the gorgeous Tuscany print, available in sizes 10 to 22, unless sold out, by Capriosca Swimwear. So click off, have a look, and come back. If you like, what you can do, if you like this style when you're seeing it in the sequinsandsand.com.au website, then we've got this new feature called the wish list. So if you see togs that you like, you can add them to your wish list. And then if you want to keep browsing, you can add more to it. And then you can email it to yourself so that all the styles that take your fancy, you've got in one place. Because I don't know about you, but when I click off, sometimes I forget. And I forget, now, where was that link? Where did I go? Where did I find it from? Too many URLs in my life. Confusing. When you email it to yourself, in that inbox, and there it stays, and then you can print it off, do whatever you like, stick it on the wall. That's what I tend to do. But it's handy to have that wish list, and that's what you can do with us. If you're not sure of your size, we also have the shape and size calculator, and that's in the navigation on to the left as you're looking at the screen. And that's where you can put in your measurements, and on the screen, it will guide you as to what size we think you are in the swimwear, like this one, that we showcase here at Sequins and Sand. So great ways to help you get yourself sorted and on your way for a fabulous beach and pool day. Thanks so much for your time. If you've got any questions, at the bottom of the website, there is a contact us link. Just send us an email and we'd be only too happy to help you out. Thanks so much. Bye, ladies.